Global renewable energy capacity is expected to more than double by the end of this decade, with record growth expected in the next 5 years. But governments will need to go further to achieve goals set at the COP28 UN climate conference in December, the International Energy Agency said Thursday. According to the IEA's projections, renewables will replace coal to become the largest source of electricity generation around the world in 2025. Wind and solar are predicted to overtake nuclear power generation in 2025 and 2026, respectively 0.60%. That is the share of global renewable energy capacity that China is expected to account for by 2028, based on current projections. The COP28 UN Climate Summit ended last month with an agreement signed by 198 countries calling for a transition away from fossil fuels to achieve net zero emissions by 2050. The final agreement stopped short of calling for a phase-out of oil and gas usage, supported by 100 countries including the US, Canada and the European Union, due to fierce pushback from the Saudi Arabia-led OPEC bloc of oil-producing nations. Tripling global renewable energy capacity and doubling energy efficiency improvements by 2030 were key targets agreed at the summit. The push for cleaner energy is likely to ramp up after EU scientists confirmed Tuesday that 2023 was the hottest year on record, following a UN forecast from November. The IEA said last year the world may have hit peak coal demand in 2023, as consumption of the world's dirtiest fossil fuel is expected to slowly decline going forward. Oil use is expected to peak by the end of the decade, the IEA said last June. 2023 was officially the world's hottest year on record. Forbes, COP28. Climate Summit strikes historic global deal to transition away from fossil fuels, Forbes.